I'm Coffee. I play range DPS for Outlaws. I first got to HOTS in the closed beta when it was first coming out. I liked the idea of being able to play a mode with all the Blizzard characters that I've played and many games I've played from Blizzard beforehand.
I'm Hiccup. I'm the support player. I originally got into HOTS and the closed alpha, I think. And I started playing because I heard about the alpha or the HOTS at BlizzCon. I was super pumped for it since I was a Warcraft fan since like years ago.
I'm ABW and I'm the tank player for Outlaws. I played HOTS in alpha tests, so since day one, and really like the concept of the Chaos Warcraft concept. So, yeah.
Well, 3 of us were originally from NMD last year. Ice World, Lahal, and I. And we had a in-group discussion and decided that we wanted to try and improve our roster for this next year because we knew within the works that this year was going to be a lot more competitive and there's going to be a lot more to go for. So we brought in Coffee and Gondo for 2018. I think he moved over from just family, and he was showing up. He showed up in Hero League, and people saw him. I think I don't know who, but I know that Ben or Fat94 was one of the first few to acknowledge him. And then while we were looking for new players, we heard about Gondo and decided to give him a try. It was rocky at the start because he was from EU and he had a different meta style in mind of how to play the game and stuff. But I think as time's progressed, we've kind of become a lot more in line with what everyone wants to achieve inside each game. I couldn't answer that personally for everyone, but I know that my goal is to be #1, whether that's this year or next year or however long it takes. I just want to be able to be #1 and participate in BlizzCon.
Same here. Just want to be #1 in, well, basically however long it takes.
I just want to travel, no matter if it's first or second.
I think it's coming together as a team. I swapped roles from DPS onto support. We had 2 new players. Like I said earlier, Gondo's had a different meta style. Lahal swaps to captain outside of the game and inside the game. So like, we just kind of needed to find our rhythm. I think we're getting there, but it wasn't in time for Brazil. I'm the in-game shot caller, but it's kind of like Lahal's the final say. I think in general it's improved, but it's still got a long way to be able to make ANZ a contestable region with the major regions. It's brought a bit more commitment, I think, because NMD last year, I can't really remember that far back to be honest, but I don't think we really scrimmed that much. And we kind of just showed up on game day. But this year we've been practicing, I think it's 3 days a week, plus on top of the 2 days of tournament days each week. It's kind of unfortunate that there's no playoffs because it means that like teams don't really take it as seriously as soon as they realize that, or maybe not take it as seriously, but they don't commit as much as soon as they realize they aren't in contention for Brazil. But I think at least having weekly tournaments is much better than what it was. For me personally, I take a nap after work every single day so that I at least have some energy for scrims, and then as soon as tournament or scrims are over, I basically just go straight to bed because I gotta
It's
wake up.
late.
Yeah, I gotta wake up pretty early.
I don't have too much outside of school other than now Holt, so I guess it's kind of filled the gap in a way.
I have 1 more year to graduate, so it's kind of my, I don't want to say last chance, but kind of closer to the goal, I guess. I don't have much time. I'm probably gonna find a job after. But competition-wise, cause I'm in Perth, I'm usually the earliest. So usually, it's like when they are like 8, I'm like 5 or something. So it's always easier for me. I'm doing education degree. Yeah.
I think most of all over everything, I'd like to see a playoffs. Because it just changes the whole dynamic of the entire league and season. Including probably the top 6 teams even, and then just the bottom 2 into relegations.
I think it'd be good to bring the NZ League more in line with the major regions, which includes things such as the playoffs, but also having more focus on the players. I think Hiccup brought this up on Twitter, that in the major regions there's a lot more focus on the individual players as well. I think something that'd be really good.
I feel we just need to be like serious about our region. I feel I mean through the whole season, like it just lack of like organization, like they just don't organize everything really well. Like for me, like it just to a point that you just feel everyone can just do it. Like if organization literally makes you think if I'm there I can do better, there's really something wrong with
Yeah.
it.
I think that's still in discussion. Obviously being with the end of the season, there's always going to be changes, whether it's good or bad. But we can't really go into detail as to how we're going to change or what we're going to do. We're all kind of just taking a break and deciding on what each individual player wants to do for next season. But yeah, I think we're all just kind of wanting the best from each other. So we'll just try to push for what we can get. Yeah, shoutouts to our sponsors, AX86, Plantronics, and We're Adv. I think that's a sponsor.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. Yeah, they've been pretty good support to us over the season.